Ki we can yo igala extreme bo need stem cell. Where stem cell make in or offuma. Or don't work again a wogan ala. Lord, let's go to bed. Yes, go now and when he pass it up. Because he pass it right, he will don't walk make or don't walk yo 15,000 naira. Infection na kuto dogun woke, sugar na kuto dogun woke, phosphate na kuto dogun woke, poor circulation na kuto dogun woke because ebe ahụ nwere ọkpụkpọ nọ ino all blood chebe n'ime ya amari ahụ. Ị na-enwe hydrocell ibi na-eme gị biko bịa were stem cell ụkwụ na-aza gị bịa were stem cell ka ị correct ya. Ị nwere onye nwere stroke were stem cell. E nwere paralysis ị na-enwe were stem cell ka ị correct ya problem ahụ. Akara ekwentị ị ga-eji nweta Ambassador Esther bụ 08068911476. H. pylori ulcer enyere gị nsogbu bịa. Spam gị dị very poor bịa. Gị na nwunye gị na-achọ nwa bịa. Mmiri na-apụta ya n'ara high protein bịa. Ọbụla ahụ biko ọnwa ọgala fibroid operation ya na-eri growth bịa. Ọbụla ahụ wepụrụ lump na-abịaghachi n'ara bịa. Ọbụla ahụ ị na-ahụ ovulation ị na-enwe ovarian cyst. Ọbụla ahụ ị nwere blockage of fallopian tube bịa ka enyere gị aka ka ị nwee ike tekụrụ in mụọ dịka ụmụ nwaanyị ibe gị. Bịa ka Ambassador Esther nye gị stem cell ka ị megịrị ka ị kwee oyoyo. Asị na spam gị dị very poor bịa ka enye gị stem cell nke ị ga-eme use cha arụ gị nọrọ gịrị spam gị nwee ike dị high gị nwee ike na-atụwa nwa gị ime. Ọbụla ha kara ekwentị ị ga-eji nweta Ambassador Esther bụ 08068911476 08068911476. Daalụ. Bye.
Echo FM. It's the sound of the city. Echo 100.7.
Ndị ọma ndị
Live from the Eastern Heartland, Echo FM 100.7 brings you engaging conversation on trending news.
The federal government to sort whatever issue they are having with ASU.
And by December this year, 4,000 MOUs will be employed in Europe.
It's explosive.
Well, first of all, we must understand that war in itself is a display of anarchy. When you talk about war, that is lawlessness at its peak. When you say you are fighting war to keep Nigeria one, no. You fought the war as a manifestation of your incompetence in the management of the crisis that was then part of Nigerian history.
Hilarious.
I get malaria, my cancer. Behind every successful man, there's a woman at the front.
Stop shaking your head. You stop shaking your head. You're one of those who are causing problems.
On action,
and daring.
Mr. President, God will ask all of us, but you will be in the front. I will say, I've told the Senate President.
Our nation remains one of the most insecure and least peaceful in the world today, making Nigeria one of the hungriest countries of the world. Nigerians now spend nearly their entire income on feeding.
We may be hungry, but we can manage our hunger.
My appeal is that you dedicate 20% of 2025, roughly 72 days, to visit each of the 36 states.
Catch the drama, feel the excitement on Straight Talk on Echo FM 100.7 Warri with the Radio Marshal Barry Cosmos. Every weekday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Join the conversation on Straight Talk with Barry Cosmos. Straight Talk. Get straight analysis. No bending corners.
Let's be poor. Breathe.
Echo FM.
Every day,
every hour,
every minute,
and every second,
breaking news occur
from our villages,
in our cities,
new government policies,
the economy,
politics,
social news,
entertainment news,
security concerns.
We the people converge
to analyze,
separating facts from fiction,
lies and truth.
We dissect,
we integrate,
we harmonize,
we criticize,
and we bring you all the juicy details.
Live on Echo FM 100.7 Warri. It is Straight Talk.
Straight Talk.
Straight Talk on Echo FM 100.7 Warri.
shall I begin? I am your host. I am your anchorman. I am the presiding bishop of this ministry, and I am awesome. My name is Barry Cosmos, the Radio Marshal, the Buruburu One on radio, the Okenze on radio, your big brother on radio. I am the main event, and I am here.
Live on Echo FM 100.7 Owerri.
Are you ready?
The People's Program, it is a Straight Talk Live on Echo FM 100.7. Good morning, people. Welcome aboard to the massive program. Welcome to the main event on radio. Happy weekend to everybody. Thank God it's Friday. Wow. Everybody's going to go home happy, relaxed today because it's one of those days that we look up to Fridays. Oh, after Fridays or weekend, man, you got to rest. You got to relax a little bit. For those of you who go to the office from Monday to Friday, well, for those who go to Saturday as well, you got to just wait a day, and 24 hours is all you need to have that chilling, relaxing moment. But as the day grows by, as it draws closer to the 7th day of December, we at Echo FM cannot wait for 7th of December, that's on Sunday this week, to come so that we can have our interactive session with the fans out there. Fans of Echo FM, fans of radio, fans of good program, fans of Straight Talk, we all meet on Sunday by 2 p.m. Bang, the thing don't start. Loads and loads of fun games to be played. The old, the young, the beautiful. Anyway, no need ugly people. But nobody's ugly anyway. So we all come down to that particular pitch. All our friends. Senior citizen, I hope you have to play ball that day. You go run around small now. You still get energy to, tapu. Of course, no. If I don't see you, me and you get wahala. So everybody come. Where is Chief Ben Okwonu? I've not been hearing from Chief Ben Okwonu and the rest of them. We'll see. The Princess G Glad. I hope you're ready to play that day. Everybody is going to be there. Everybody. Of course, Uncle Oku JP and the rest of them, Chief Bright Ago, Chief Judu Baja. You had better come that day and play small ball. Otherwise, I'm not going to pick your call. If I hear your voice, bang, I go cut up. Anyway, at the end of the day, it's all celebration galore at Echo FM. It's 1 year of good broadcasting, 1 year of being with you every day. What a decade of people. What a day and what a year. It's been very wonderful. Wonderful people, wonderful programming, and of course, so many good things. And of course, we have to deal with the bad ones as well. But the good supersede the bad, if you ask me. Because just yesterday, Friendship Bugatti brought in a new being into this world. And of course, that was a big one. And we still wait for another good news as Anita Baby is going to give us another bouncing baby very, very soon. So everybody just keep happy, be happy, don't worry, be happy. If Nigeria turn your life around, don't worry, be happy. If they like may they increase fuel, don't worry, be happy. All right, let me also announce this morning that we are undergoing a little bit of maintenance so that we can serve you better come next year. So for likes of some places, you may not be hearing not very clear. But if you want to just join us live on our social media, you can still hear us live and clear, direct. If you can't hear me, please just hurry up. Join us on Facebook. Join us on YouTube. Join us on Instagram. We are everywhere. So don't worry if you cannot hear us on your radio or your phone. Please just go live and you can be part of the program. Let's hear from you this morning. So we'll be taking more messages and, of course, calls from every angle. I hope you do understand that it is the weekend edition. And, of course, we don't want you to miss it. This is Straight Talk live on Echo FM 100.7. It is a day of joy. As you can see, I'm smiling everywhere. So I want everybody to be part of the program. So, we have a lot of things to do. Of course, I told you, we are looking for 7th. Our Sports Fiesta, Echo FM fans, Sports Fiesta. So many things to do there. There will be bag race, sack race, or whatever they call it. There's going to be egg race. They're going to fill the bottle. There's going to be 100 meters race. And there's going to be tug of war. Echo FM versus the fans. May I not say our station manager never chop well. So if my one makes you do tug of war, I'm going to give her 1 bag of rice this Christmas. Make she chop well. So that we go do tug of war. So there are so many things, so many fun games. It's going to be fun. I can tell you about that. Very early in the morning, the Township Stadium, the old stadium, is going to be buzzing because DJ Mas, DJ Mav King, and of course DJ J Boy, they are going to be there to be scratching. In fact, they're going to do DJ challenge. This one go scratch, scratch, scratch. We go see who go scratch past, one person go dance. You know, the DJ challenge is going to, you know, it's going to be very wonderful, awesome. Echo FM fans and Sports Fiesta is going to be wonderful. Don't forget, don't miss it for anything. Yours truly, Barry Cosmos. I will be there live. Of course, you want to be part of that program. All you need to do is come to the stadium. You know, it's free. Nobody's charging you a damn thing to be part of that program. Bring your family, bring your loved ones, and then you relax and enjoy the show. Football is a unifying factor, but we also have other games. It's a sports fiesta, not just about football. We are going to play the match, but definitely we have other things to do. And don't forget, there are also small things you can win and go home with. And, of course, it's a Christmas like this for you. All right, thank you very much as you come on Sunday, please. On Sunday by 2 p.m. we start officially, all right? 2 p.m. we start. Then on the 14th day is the Children Fiesta, the Children Christmas Party with Echo FM and the King Group of Companies and all the beautiful children right here at number 4 Ajoku Street here, Echo FM office. So please, everybody, bring your children. If you've not gotten your ticket, hurry now and get your ticket so that you can be part of that wonderful, wonderful. And then we have on the 21st, the married and singles meet and greet. And of course, all of them are with a fine wife. If you just get one very good woman that day, if you want to change your husband, no come here. No come, no come the warriors. If they can carry your husband, they come. Carry your wife, they come on and come home, relax. You see, from January to December, you people don't have this family moment. You don't take your wife out to relax and do all those things. This is an opportunity for you. Don't miss it at all. Don't think about missing it because it's going to be a very wonderful family moment. It's happening at Benchmark Hotel. Benchmark Hotel is the venue, so everybody will go there and they will relax, have good fun, and then you go home happy. It's the Christmas season. I mean, just after 21st, we have just 3-4 days to Christmas, so you relax, and if you want to travel to the village, you are free to do so, but don't go until you attend our meet and greet, the married and singles with the love God. Hooray. All right, thank you all for being a very wonderful people. I just had to take time today. Maybe I may not do this again to really thank you for all your support. Okay, let's go into the nitty-gritty. Today is a very surprising turn of event in Nigeria. They have been talking about decongesting, spreading Nigerians' wealth and business across Nigeria. And now that the federal government, through the Nigerian Port Authority, is trying to do just that, the NPA, that is Nigerian Port Authority, is shifting operational focus to Warri Port. You understand? And then Lagos, where everything is happening, the Lagos state government is now kicking against that move. Oh boy, they have given so much reason why it shouldn't move. But if you look at the reasons they're giving, some of them are laughable. But at the end of the day, do you like this move? For the first time in a long time, I want to bring you good news that Warri Port has started working. And of course, they say they have been clearing about 45 vessels every day. Is it a day or weekly? I'll bring you that full details if I'm not mistaken. But 45 vessels, that's a huge one. And they say it takes between 2.5 days to clear. So why did we have to wait all these years? All the gridlock at Apapa Port and Tinkan Island and all that. And now Lagos State is saying, no, it is because we have to do reforms of the policies. That's why you don't need to move out. As if the whole of maritime sector should be in Lagos State. And then they now rake in revenues and the job. They are even citing job loss. I don't understand what you mean by job loss, but definitely job creation is coming down to Warri and Cocoa Port in Warri. Now, the Port Harcourt port is also being revitalized for operations. So that is a good one. Decongestion and Apapa grid and all those things is going to happen. So today, why is the Lagos state government kicking against this move? Let's take a look at this. For a very long time, I'm bringing you good news. Not every day we'll talk kidnap. So let's talk about this very wonderful move from Lagos. Operational focus is now shifting. The NPA is rerouting vessels not to go to Lagos, but to come to Warri. The Warri Seaport is now very active. It's not just open, but it's now active. Port Harcourt Seaport, the Honest Seaport, will now become the next operational focus so that we can have 3 seaports, one in Lagos and then 2 in the South region. Is that a good news for those of us who are supposed to go to Lagos to, offload and then try to clear your goods? You know, the distance between Lagos and here. The distance between Warri and here, and I just a stone throw for any southeastern state. So that's a very good one if you ask me. And for those in the west, if going to north, you can then choose where you want to go. So at the end of the day, do we still have the good roads and all those craziness that involve in this? So let's talk about this. Do you support this move, and do you think it's a good one? Do you think that people will lose their jobs in Lagos if this operational focus is shifted from Lagos down to this place? Then is it going to open other businesses for the people of Delta State and that of the Southeast? How does Imo State now benefit from this? We have a cargo airport here in Imo State, and yet we are not using it to the optimal level for now. But I believe the Imo State government is working on that. So let's take a look at this together. But before we do that, let's just run down a little bit of the newspapers and give you the newspaper review. All right. So people of God, welcome aboard to Straight Talk Live on Echo FM. Now, the newspaper review. All right, on the newspaper this morning, we have, we'll start off with this, the white paper, Governor Oti to deliver Futo's 37th convocation lecture. Okay, we also have Governor Uzodimma congratulates Nwaguma on his re-election as Imo NUJ chairman. Nnamdi Kanu's matter will be resolved administratively. That is according to Governor Oti of Abia State. And Golden Guinea representatives in Alba and Ahiazumbise celebrate CEO Barrister Ezenwa Okosisimbe. And of course, not forgetting this other story. Let's move on now to the other story, still on the white paper. Still on the white paper. Napon 4th anniversary kicks off on December 3rd. Okay, and today is the grand finale of that particular NAPON. NAPON stands for National Association of Electronic Media Practitioners of Nigeria. NAPON is the 4th year anniversary led by Jerry Osuji. That is the umbrella body that where all of us in the media, and of course, congratulations to all my colleagues. We honor broadcast veterans and business and leadership achievers. And today is the grand finale, the 4th anniversary week of the National Association of Electronic Media Presenters of Nigeria. It kicks off with a road show. That road show was here on Wednesday, 3rd December 2025, and a press statement signed by Ambassador Jerry Osuji, the national president of the association, and Chief Comrade Salvatore Amadi. He is the National Publicity Secretary, and made available at press conference held in Owerri, the Imo State capital. And then, of course, on the second day of December, the anniversary week of Wednesday, 3rd December, when the road show will start, definitely that one has come and gone. Today is a Friday, and it is the grand finale where they're going to be honoring veteran journalists and broadcasters. Of course, we appreciate all of them. I've not really been there since this week because of a busy schedule, but my heart is still and always will be with our association, NAPON. Congratulations to all radio presenters, television presenters, newspaper publishers, and of course, all the correspondents who are working tirelessly to bring you the news and other activities as it happens. As it is hot, that's how we bring on. Congratulations to NAPON. Congratulations to Jerry Osuji, Ambassador Jerry Osuji, our man, a leader. Well done, sir. All right, we'll move on now to the national dailies. On the national dailies, we start off with the Daily Post. We have Tinubu running absent-minded government. That is the SDP ex-presidential candidate Adebayo. It's speaking. Police arraigned 5 over alleged fake report of schoolgirls abduction in Akwa Ibom. Oh boy, fake report. That I was talking about fake news and all that. So now we have this story. Judge rejects Nnamdi Kanu's brother's court appearance. But the story is that Nnamdi Kanu has already applied a motion for relocation from Sokoto Correctional Center, where he's been held. Of course, there's a video circulating that the commandant of that correctional center is complaining that the influence of Nnamdi Kanu in that prison is getting too much. And of course, his supporters are growing every day, and they can no longer be able to keep him at Sokoto prisons because of at least they have incidences of jailbreak there at Sokoto State. Well, Justice James Omotosho of the Federal High Court in Abuja on Thursday declined to accept Prince Emmanuel Kanu's appearance on behalf of his brother. The whole issue is that it's not because he didn't want to. The brother is not a lawyer, so he needs a representative that's a legal practitioner. And if not, Kanu himself will be the one to represent himself, but not the brother. So that is what we're talking about. How can his case be in Abuja and is remanded in Sokoto? So those are the issues that are arising. Because if he was in Abuja, he could have appeared himself, but now he's in Sokoto State. How is he going to leave Sokoto to come and appear for a court appearance? Are they going to use private jet and bring him? So these are all issues of when Justice Omotosho was shouting he cannot be held where he's going to have electronic disc, blah, 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 took him to Sokoto State. Now, take a look at this. You're not denying his brother, and of course, they're asking for him to go and get a lawyer or apply to the legal representation unit of the Nigerian judicial system. Well, Emmanuel Kanu stood up to represent his brother in court, but Justice James Omotosho said, hell no, nehi kaba. You are not a lawyer. You cannot represent that. He said, when I said representation, it is not his Kanu's brother, father, brother, sister, or relations. I meant his counsel. I'm not going to the merit of this application now in the interest of justice, but you cannot represent a human being when you are not a lawyer. You can only represent a corporate body. Therefore, you cannot move the application because you are not a solicitor or an advocate of the Supreme Court of Nigeria. For you to be qualified as a lawyer, it will take you another 6 years or thereabout. So get a counsel to move the application, the judge added. So that is latest thing on Nnamdi Kanu's travails in the Nigerian judiciary. Moving on now, we have the Daily Trust newspaper. Daily Trust newspaper, ADC Ubi flayed Tinubu over early campaign. The People's Democratic Party, PDP, the coalition-led African Democratic Congress, ADC, and Labour Party's 2023 presidential candidate, Peter Obi, have criticized President Bola Ahmed Tinubu over what they tag as early campaigns. He said in early campaign, through the distribution of vehicles to the state coordinators of the renewed Hope ambassadors across the country. Now, these buses are branded with Bola Ahmed Tinubu's face and 2027. Is that not campaign? INEC, is this not a disqualification material? What a question. So the ADC is shouting. They argue that the development signaled that the president was more focused on his 2027 re-election bid than on governance. According to them, although the presidency was careful with the language used to describe the mandate of the RHA, the project was simply a smokescreen for an early campaign structure. The vehicles, they claimed, were essentially campaign assets being deployed at a time the Tinubu administration should be concentrating on governance. They said the move showed a lack of concern for citizens and amounted to a flagrant disregard of the Electoral Act, which forbids campaign activities ahead of the official timetable to be announced by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. All right. What do you make of that story? Very, very funny. Our president is busy campaigning while our school children, over 200 of them, are still held in captivity. Oh, my tabo. All right, Nigeria, my country. Why worship centers are becoming targets across Nigeria? You want to know why? Grab a copy of the Daily Trust newspaper. Get more details on that one. Challenges before new defense minister. Grab a copy of the Daily Trust and get that one. Sanusi 6 value reconcentration to tackle drug abuse in Kano. All right. CJN Kekere Eku assures of judiciary's human rights protection. Oyimbo. Oyimbo. All right, that one. Oyimbo. What figure of speech is that? Human rights in Nigeria, where they can just pick you with your bike and throw you in prison and demand 300,000, or can a man who want get 300,000? How that one used to happen? Well, only time will tell. Moving on now to the This Day newspaper. On the This Day newspaper, well, let's talk about this foreign news. Putin is warmly welcomed to India by Prime Minister Modi. President of Russia is in India for whatever reason they are there, economics and alliance and all that craziness that goes on with international politics. But it is what it is. There is a parade of guard of honor to welcome the president of France, Pierre, that is talking about Vladimir Putin. Okay, we also have bad ideological group reinvigorates a home call initiative, and philanthropist organizes quiz competition for Delta schools. Okay, moving on now to the Vanguard newspaper. We will defeat terror, restore order, peace. Defense Minister and NSA are talking tough. General Chris Musa, Nigerians have shown me love, and I assure them that I will work whatever it takes to ensure that Nigeria is secured within the shortest possible time. Nigeria will see results. That is the voice of the new defense minister, General Christopher Musa, retired. Distribution of campaign vehicles, misplacement of priorities. That is coming from Peter Obi. Nigeria gave UK a future prime minister in Kemi Badenoch. That is coming from Boris Johnson. Remember, Boris Johnson is in Imo State right now for the Imo State Economic Summit. Well, Nigerian turning to digital retail to navigate inflation pressure. That's a report. Are you serious? Okay. Zamfara clears cholera outbreak and records 192 deaths. Oh, me tabo. Not a good one. Apart from that, we're also hearing that there's a lead outbreak, the lead poisoning outbreak in, I think, Oyo, Ogun State. Lead is very, very dangerous metal. It shouldn't be in the human body. But there's a poisoning going on now. Please, everybody, be careful. For those of you traveling to the west, there is lead poisoning now in the air. Okay, and that is not good for the human. Big diplomatic overhaul. Tinubu and 65 envoy picked brace for Senate storm. The envoy picks brace up for Senate storm. Well, are they going to seat the likes of Reno Mokri? Just thinking about Reno Mokri being an ambassador, I don't know where he's going to be sent to. Maybe Sao Tome or Principe or what, Djibouti. All those kind of countries, men go hide there, they collect more money. According to Warri, he is a jobless man, so he needs the job. Well, there are videos that have come up of Reno Mokri saying if he's called to work on that Tinubu that he cannot. I cannot do that. He said, no, it's against my principle. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. Now, he's nominated. Now, he's not singing a different song. Tinubu has shown him magnanimity. He has shown him the spirit of forgiveness. Come on for there. Politicians never trust their word. Some of them can never keep their words. Well, we have some good principled politicians. Peter Obi is a standard one. And, of course, we have other ones like Abaribe and the rest of them. Even Ningi and what's Ndume of Borno State. Most of them keep their own words. They don't go back on what they say and deny. Some people will say, yeah, you are an idiot. They go on national TV and say, I didn't say that. I couldn't have said that. So that is that for that. Let's move on now to the final story on Sahara Reporter. Save the best for the last. We have it's exclusive. Wike losing ground with Tinubu. And Tinubu is planning Rivers State Assembly's surprise defection to APC on Friday today. Remember that the entirety of the assembly held a sitting only to go and endorse President Tinubu. It was broadcast live. Broadcast live to endorse President Tinubu, asking him to contest that they are going to support them. And they are going to defect. So has it been that if they do defect this time around, will they lose their seat? Well, that story is on Sahara Reporters. They say Tinubu is losing ground. Do you agree with the Sahara Reporters? Okay, I think it's time for you now to holla. Holla Madrid, and the rest of them. But this time it's Holla Echo. Holla Echo. Everybody pick up your phone. Let's get talking. 0911 20022 or 0707 454 1014. People of God, the phone lines are open. Good morning and welcome to Straight Talk. Who dem a line?
Barry Echo.
Yes,
Echo
sir.
Barry. It's senior citizen Mazuzama.
Mazuzama. Yes, sir.
Yes. It's about the welfare of Nigerians.
Okay.
Yes, but it's reported differently.
The senior citizen, before you continue, you don't get your sporting clothes for Sunday.
No, I will play without any canvas. I'm looking for polo, white polo shirt.
Okay.
But I beg, you don't want any casualty at all. No, that's not part of it. But
yes,
in addition to the welfare you are planning for all of us,
yes, sir.
This one, what Lagos government has done is correct.
Okay.
To protest about the movement of the port or the reduction of the port in Lagos. I don't know whether you remember.
Yes, sir.
You were not there then. Under General Yakubu Gowon as head of state, during the cement armada,
okay,
ships that were not ocean line going anymore, carried cement and came to Lagos, and they had to be told how to sea, to be sunk with cement. So the Lagos Canal is not wonderful. But what is more important, you are saying to help all of us here. Nobody Warri will help us. No. Warri is far.
Okay.
Ibom port must be developed.
Okay.
But are you aware that the sea is deeper, the ocean is deeper by the Bonny port? by Bonny River State.
Yeah.
But with all the swamp areas, before you can come onto Port Harcourt and onto the mainland, the best place to develop, say the east, is Ibom Airport.
Okay.
I did say, when somebody say I'm number 6 in Nigeria, I said concentrate on encouraging the development of Ibom Airport.
Okay.
Ibom Port, Seaport.
Okay.
Ibom Seaport is less, on a straight line, is less than 30 kilometers to Aba, not more than 45. It's less than 60 kilometers to Umuahia.
Okay.
It's less than 150 kilometers to Onitsha. And there is already the plan of an existing rail line from Aba to Owerri to Onitsha. But can you tell those who are listening to go and look at the details? Because if you bring the Chinese or whoever you are bringing to build the Ibom Airport, in less than 15 months, we shall have a new seaport in Ibom. Ibom is in Akwa Ibom State. That's the Akwa Ibom State. That is the port we need for economic development, because Nigeria is import dependent. And you are mentioning the cargo airport in Imo. How much does one aeroplane take? One ship will bring 150% increase in one ship, more than what any plane can bring into Nigeria. What we need is the Ibom Airport. I don't have all details because you won't let me. You don't give me the time. Okay. I'm giving you details of why Ibom Seaport is the only good thing that must happen to the east now.
Okay.
Warri can go on at its own level.
Okay.
But Ibom can be as big or bigger than the Lagos. Don't blame Lagos.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, they have it.
All
they
right.
are seizing it. But we must develop the one in the east. Good morning.
Good morning.
Senior citizen Mazuzama.
Thank
and
you.
Happy Christmas to you and all your fans.
Thank you very much.
I'm on holidays from today. Thank you.
The senior citizen, God bless you this morning. Welcome aboard. Let's get another caller. Good morning and welcome to Straight Talk.
Good morning, my brother. How are you this morning?
I am very fine, thank you. Go ahead. Name and submission.
Yeah, my name is Pastor Smart Nnachi, calling you from Warri.
All right.
Our politicians are becoming funnier every day. If Reno or Bakre who attack the PC, call the APC of manner of names, who attack Buhari and manner of who attack even Tinubu today is now somebody that is working for the same thing. He told us about the PC, all that he told us about and do today.
Okay.
So when he was attacking Buhari, some of our brothers in the south, instead of pursuing the south, were calling them heroes. Heroes because he attacked, they hated.
Okay.
Someone has turned his back at them, in their own son. I wonder what they will be doing now. We should learn on how not to believe the state of politicians that we have today. And the more we do that, it's for us. Thank you.
All right, thank you very, very much. Okay, people, welcome to Straight Talk once again. Remember, we are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. Please join us. I know that I told you we are doing a little bit of maintenance now, so you may not be hearing us very clear for now, but don't worry, you can join us live on Facebook and YouTube and get all the juicy details as it is hot, so we bring up. All right, send your messages on Facebook and, of course, send your messages on YouTube, and we will definitely read out your message. Let's take another caller. Good morning and welcome to Straight Talk.
Good morning, Barry.
I greet you.
My name is Harcourt from Port Harcourt.
All right, Herbert from Port Harcourt Road. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me first talk about one of the headlines you read about ADC and P2B telling Mr. President to save governor.
Yeah.
I want to join them in that statement.
Okay.
I mean, this is just 2 years in his government, and he's already campaigning for 2027 at the expense of ordinary Nigerians who are languishing in poverty and insecurity. A serious government wouldn't be talking about elections, especially at this period that insecurity is at its peak.
Yeah.
Mr. President, please use that money you are using for your vehicles to fight insecurity in the country, and you will get our mandate in 2027. But if you fail to do that, if you buy all the vehicles in this world, it wouldn't guarantee both of Nigerians. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much, my brother. Okay, let's keep going. All right, people, join me live on Facebook, join me live on YouTube, and let's have this conversation. Apologies if you cannot hear us very clear today. We are doing some maintenance, so let's continue. Okay, who is our next caller? Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Name and submission.
This is Mr. Christian calling from Afo.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm from Rivers State. So for Rivers lawmakers to deflect the FTC, it has been long now.
Okay.
It's just they want to celebrate so that let them that it will affect the governor, but it's not affecting. Thank God it's the governor. He will still continue to the normal time that you to be there.
All right.
So just thank God for everything, sir.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay. God bless you. All right. This one says, Sabari, good morning. I'm Mazi Onyeka. I just want to thank God for what happened last night. If you know, you know. Banter. Okay, this one a banter, silent banter. I hear you. Mazi Onyeka. No worry. I hear you. Enjoy yourself. No wahala. All right, people. Let's get another caller. Good morning.
Good morning, my very good friend, Barry. How are you doing this morning?
I am very fine. Welcome aboard, Saya.
Yeah, Olumbi Sen Onyeze
Ezelobo.
Mr. Barry, I want to react on the issue of opening Warri seaport and Vitorne seaport, maybe the two seaports in the east.
Yeah.
Then you ask yourself, why did these agents or whatever that came and they read this script they gave to him against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? This is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is clamoring. Give us a seaport. Give us international airport. Build railway. Build our roads. That's why this young man did not even collect even a dime. So no matter how far they have bribed him, then they went on reading a script and they giving him a life sentence at a jail, whatever. My brother and the governor now in Imo State is doing an economic summit in Imo State to bring development. Then why can't this governor that is doing economic summit to bring development in Imo State go after this man that is asking for the development of his people? Say, release this man, just like the Northerners are doing and the Westerners are doing for their people. Who is doing us all this? Mr. Governor, go after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let them release him, just like OT have been going. Thank you.
All right, thank you. I don't know why some of us want to always merge issues. Does it mean because Nnamdi Kanu is in detention, Imo State should stop functioning? It's just a simple question. We need to understand that as passionate as we are about Nnamdi Kanu's release, that does not mean the Imo State government will not work again. So he should stop doing this on there. He has to go and say he must release Nnamdi Kanu, otherwise we will not work again. Is that what you're saying? This has been a long-time plan, and today there are lots of people that came into Imo State today, the likes of Dangote, Ban Ki-moon, Boris Johnson, Liberian president, all coming. If these people invest in Imo State, who is going to benefit? Is it not Imo people? But instead, we want to always unnecessarily carry what is very good and make it look bad. I don't subscribe to that. In as much as I understand the passion for our brother Nnamdi Kanu, we need to separate what is left and what is right. Let's move on. Good morning.
Good morning.
I don't ring that from our guy. Welcome, sir.
Please help me beg the governor.
Okay.
To call to the order, the man he has to be paying pensioners. Up to this time, pensioners have not been paid, and they are dying.
Oh.
Does that man have any need to keep pensioners? And there's no increase in pensioners' money up to this time in Imo State. Please.
Are you saying the new minimum wage of 104,000 is not reflected on pensioners?
It is not.
Wow.
If it is, it might be in future. It is not.
Wow. Okay.
You see, when you don't have a definite date for paying, you create tension.
Okay.
These are elderly men. They don't need to be wondering, have we been paid? Have we not been paid? They go and borrow money to beg calls. I said, have you received anything? Haven't you received? Before the war, there was definite date for payment. While the military were there was definite date for payment.
Okay.
Have we degenerated so much that it is when the man likes, he pays. He doesn't know when the month ends. Then as for seaports, if they open the Port Harcourt one, open the Bon one, all of them will be good. But let them hurry and open the Bon one.
Okay.
Because there's need for people, not even for Igbo people. People from Northeast to come to 9th Mile and start moving to Onitsha to cross the bridge and go to Lagos is a punishment on them.
Okay.
This should be one country. We cannot be saying in brotherhood we stand. And you close, make life more difficult for more than 50% of the house. In fact, the port in the bond, we pay more to Northeast than to Igbos. Thank you.
All right, thank you very, very much. Okay, the senior citizen said the same thing, and the elder statesman is saying the same thing now. So if we open up the Ibom Air, what becomes of the Warri own and what becomes of the Port Harcourt own, they're all going to function at the same time. But it's a step in the right direction for operational focus to be moved from Lagos to Warri and the Cocoa Seaport. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Buddy Cosmos.
I greet you.
Happy weekend.
Yes, so happy weekend. Welcome to Straight Talk, my brother. Name and submission.
It's your friend, good Chikodi.
All right, Chikodi, go ahead.
Now, Buddy Cosmos, please, I want to ask, are we in Nigeria or are we in another country?
I don't know. Within Nigeria, for me, I did Nigeria. Where you did, I don't know.
see the type of country we are. Okay. Election have never started. They have distributing vehicles for campaigning. INEC could not see it. Now, I see that the whole money they are borrowing, they use it to go and purchase vehicles to do campaign for this 2027.
That's what we're saying. You're supposed to put the money into buying arms, drones, and everything to fight insecurity, but they're using it to buy vehicles for campaign officers.
Okay, see the type of country we are. Now, when you talk truth, the federal government will carry SS and come and put you in the prison. Then everything still in line in this particular country. So that's why we people who normally say the truth. When we see some certain things, then we just keep silent and continue looking them like a move.
Yeah.
Now, see what is going on. There's no security in all over Nigeria. Then they have been planning 2027 for election. They don't know whether they will be alive to that particular day or they will die tomorrow. Okay. Nobody knows.
All right.
You see to that.
That's it.
Let us pay for them. Let them change their mind. Because the type of situation when we see ourselves in this country is a mess.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's no truth. When you look at it, everyone is jumping money. When you go to the local government, there's no good structure in that particular area. You see that you can able to cut grass in that particular local government. No good roads, no school, no nothing. No. So pay attention is very painful. Look at that. And tomorrow people in the APC will continue hammering and say that APC is doing wonderful, APC are doing wonderful. Look at what is going on.
Thank you.
Barry,
Thank you.
That's one record I normally play. Whatever happens, be happy.
That's it. Be happy. Be happy.
If your landlord is chasing out from the building, be happy.
Be happy, my brother. Anywhere. They pursue you from bad place to good place. Be happy.
Be happy. So that's the situation. So we shall, if God did not come, we shall see on Sunday, so that we shall
see what is going on in the posted up as.
Just come.
You are my fans.
Enjoy yourself. Come and enjoy. Come and enjoy.
Yes,
Take care. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, if you don't get anything that day, just carry your boots or carry your sneakers or carry whatever. Come. If you know if you play ball, you know if you run, you go enjoy music. Now DJ must go fire music, fire down. Oh, my geography of Africa. If you miss, you don't miss. That one concern you. When you miss, no come to ask me what happened that day because I'm not going to talk. If you ask me, I'll just tell you, say, go and sit down. We have chair, we have canopies, we have music, we've got booze, man. If you like, no come. Now party, this is now live party. On the Sunday, now party, sporting party. All right, lots of goods to be won on that day. If you know how to run, if you know how to play football, if you know how to do any of those sack race, bottle, they fill the bottle, do all those things, it's going to be fun. And of course, this is not for men alone. Both women, mothers, children, everybody. Nubia. All right, join me live on Facebook and YouTube. Send in your message there, and we will read them live. Hello, good morning, and welcome to the show.
Good morning, Barry, my brother. How are you?
I'm fine. Welcome aboard, Saya.
Yeah, I'm calling from Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to join force with those forts.
Okay.
If you look at Lagos now, from Lagos affected to Ogun State to even Ibadan.
Okay.
So when they open Ibadan State now, in fact, Olafo will develop so much. Industry will come to Olafo. Yes, that is what you want. Not Lagos. That is making our people to disadvantage. They have no option that to go and build industries in Lagos because of the seaport there.
All right,
but when we have a bomb there,
you are aware that Lagos is already protesting. They are already saying it's because of the policies that are not very favorable. They need a reformation of the policies. What do you make of that?
I don't understand you, sir.
I said Lagos state government is already protesting the move of focusing on Warri.
You see, now they know. They are, you see, we want that our bomb. It's near to our back and above from the cover, and yes, we need development here too.
Okay.
Have a nice day, my brother.
Thank you, my brother. All right, let's get this message from our WhatsApp. It says, good morning, Barry. That Radio Michelle, the good one. I am Prince Chiedozie Onwumere, writing from Owerri. Is that Tinubu distributing buses for campaign? Barry, what is he going to tell Nigerians? In fact, let him stop deceiving himself and Nigerians. If our votes don't count, I could have known what to tell him. He has already planning how to rig the election through governors and INEC chairman. So let him go on and rig the election like he did in 2023. If what will he use to campaign? What will make him win? This shows that he does not care about the lives of Nigerians. He's only a psychopath that will support this evil. In fact, this is the height of irresponsibility. Barry, Mahmoud forced us to enter one chance. I rest my case. I am Prince Chiedozie Onwumere. Thank you very much, Chiedozie Onwumere. This other message says, good morning, Barry. Opposition trying so hard to send rain just to stop the ongoing economic summit in Imo State, but God pass them. I haven't heard of Chief Jude Ugbaja for long now. Hope he haven't been kidnapped by bandits. Davis Nemega from Warri. Chief Jude is alive very well. Chief Jude is relaxing somewhere, taking in Kwabi now and sipping one correct white palmy with Inche. You know? And you people are here worrying about Chief Jude. Chief Jude, happy Christmas, my brother. Enjoy yourself. Very soon he's going to be live with us. Good morning, Ahude Malai. Welcome to Straight Talk.
Hello, Barry Cosmos.
I greet you.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Welcome aboard. No darling. Sharp.
Yeah, this is AGK from Dimago Tombos Community, Mr. Kennedy.
All right.
Because this issue of bringing a vehicle, even this is 2025.
Yes, sir.
And now they're bringing a vehicle of 2027 to 2025. Well, I'm not surprised because even during the Anambra State election, the governor still...
we lost that caller. Please do call us back. If you can, just enjoy yourself. All right. Just happy everybody. Join me live on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. We are there. Everybody, just enjoy yourself. All right. Thank you. God bless you for being part of the program. Hello. Good morning. Welcome aboard.
Hello.
Welcome, Saya.
Comrade Firebar.
Oh, welcome back. Second missionary Johnny Comrade Firebar. How about it?
Talking about Lagos government protesting.
Mm-hmm.
Lagos is part of Nigeria.
Yeah?
Makurdi is part of Benue is part of Nigeria.
Sure.
Plateau is part of Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
Adamawa is part of Nigeria. Borno is part of Nigeria. By the time somebody from Adamawa or anybody from that area gets to Onitsha on his way to Benin, by the time he gets to Benin, somebody going to Onde has already got there. Even if he's going to Port Harcourt, has already got there. Why should those people continue to be punished since after the war? They continue going to Lagos. They have been second Niger bridge. Is that a solution?
Yeah.
So the port in the southeast, in the east, should be open. Lagos is being selfish. It's being greedy because it's part of Nigeria and the other places are part of Nigeria. And it cannot be pleased when the rest of Nigeria are being displeased. They have suffered enough and something should be done. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. It's time for us to go to our news center to bring you the news update. Thank you. All right. Of course, our commercials before that news. Let's go there.
Echo FM.
This week to help those in need.
If you know that it's God Almighty that created you and created we Nigerians like you need to do good things for us because the masses are suffering. How can suspend me here? How we are slaves? I am going to win this election. That is the truth.
Stay informed with Echo FM 100.7. Join us for exclusive interviews with experts, breaking updates on local and global events, and in-depth coverage of issues impacting our community. Tune in every weekday at 6:30 a.m., 12 noon, 2 p.m., and 6 p.m. for our major news bulletin in English, Igbo, and Pidgin language. For more inquiries, you can reach us through our email, echofm@thekingmail.com. You can follow us on our social media handles at Echo FM. Echo FM 100.7 Warri. We are the Fresh News People.
Welcome to the news update on Echo FM 100.7, the station with fair and balanced reporting. Here are the latest stories we are keeping tabs on. President Bola Tinubu has reaffirmed Nigeria's commitment to strengthening global partnership for peace, development, and regional stability. He made the remark while receiving letters of credence from 21 new envoys at the presidential villa, urging them to work closely with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs on areas of mutual benefits. Tinubu said his administration is focused on deepening democratic institutions, advancing economic reforms, and creating an enabling environment for investment. Speaking on behalf of the diplomats, Japan Ambassador Suzuki Hideo described Nigeria's role in ECOWAS and Africa as a strategic and influential. The Vehicle Inspection Office says it will appeal the Court of Appeal judgment that barred it from stopping vehicles, impounding them, or issuing fines to motorists in the FCT. Acting Director Deborah Osho described the ruling as a legal authority to stop or seize vehicles, prompting the planned appeal. The federal government has assured road contractors that all outstanding payments will be settled before December 20th. Following days of protest over unpaid project funds, Works Minister David Umahi gave the assurance during the reopening of the repaired Kefi flyover, saying President Tinubu had already approved a special committee to verify and clear the debts. Contractors had earlier stormed the Ministry of Finance to demand payment for completed and ongoing works across the country. Umahi urged them to halt further protest, stressing that verified contractors, including those working on the Mararaba-Kefi axis, would receive their payments in the coming disbursements. The Defense Headquarters says troops across the country rescued 318 kidnapped victims and arrested 74 suspects involved in terrorism, oil theft, and other crimes in November. According to Defense Media Operations Director, Major General Michael Onoja, 69 terrorists and their families also surrendered in the Northeast during ongoing operations. Onoja commended the troops for their sustained efforts and called on the public to continue providing credible intelligence. He added that security agencies were intensifying efforts to rescue recently abducted students, noting that mass kidnappings continue to pose a major threat to national security. The Senate has raised alarm over a worsening lead poisoning crisis in Ogijo, a crowded community between Lagos and Ogun State, describing it as a serious environmental and public health emergency. Lawmakers cited confined scientific reports linking the contamination to several used battery recycling factories operating in the area. The chamber noted rising cases of headaches, seizures, memory loss, and severe developmental problems in children due to long-term exposure. It welcomed recent clampdowns that saw 7 factories shut and lead ingot export temporarily halted, while directing the federal agencies to carry out full environmental cleanup and contamination mapping. Katsina State Governor Diko Rada has accused the opposition of being unhappy about the restoration of peace in previously bandit-ravaged areas, claiming they wanted his APC-led administration to fail. The governor made the remarks in Dan Musa during his tour of the state's 34 local government areas to inspect ongoing projects. He said farming and economic activities have returned to once troubled communities and vowed not to be distracted by political critics. Rather urged residents to remain peaceful and avoid any action that could undermine the progress recorded in restoring stability across the affected areas. And in business, the federal government has defended the new tax laws, saying they simplify the tax systems and eliminate multiple levies rather than introduce new financial burdens. Officials explained that the Nigerian Tax Act and the Tax Administration Act were designed to modernize tax collection, reduce duplication, and promote transparency. FIRS aide Arabinri Atoyebi said the widely discussed 4% development levy was not a new charge, but a merger of 4 existing levies into a single payment. She added that the reforms encourage investment by allowing tax-free reinvestment of gains when investors sell shares and reinvest within the same year, a move expected to boost startups and private capital growth. On the foreign scene, Israel has approved a 2026 defense budget of 112 billion shekels, that is $34.6 billion, despite entering ceasefire agreement with Hamas in Lebanon. The figure marks a major increase from earlier drafts, reflecting the lingering financial impact of Gaza war and the country's continued security operations. Ministers have begun intense budget deliberations with a parliamentary vote expected soon. Defense officials say the funding will improve support for soldiers and ease pressure on reservists, while the Finance Ministry confirmed that defense spending has risen sharply since the outbreak of the Gaza conflict. And in sports, tributes continue to pour in for Super Eagles defender William Truss Ekong after he announced his retirement from international football, ending a 10-year career with Nigeria. The 32-year-old made the announcement in an emotional video just weeks before the 2025 AFCON in Morocco. Teammates, including Cyril Dessers, Ola Aina, and Ademola Lookman, praised him as a leader and legend, while CAF described him as an icon of African football. Ekong retires with 83 caps and remains the highest-scoring defender in AFCON history. And that's all for the news update at 10. As edited by Benjamin Joseph. For more information and inquiries, visit our social media platforms. On Facebook is Echo FM. And on our X handle is at EchoFM_Owerri. On Instagram and YouTube is Echo FM 100.7. You can listen to us anywhere in the world by clicking on www.echofm.net. And that's the news update at 10.
It's the sound of the city. 100.7.
Live from the Eastern Heartland, Echo FM 100.7 brings you engaging conversation on trending news.
We need the federal government to sort whatever issue they are having with ASU.
And by December this year, 4,000 MOUs will be employed in Europe.
It's explosive.
Well, first of all, we must understand that war in itself is a display of anarchy. When you talk about war, that is lawlessness at its peak. When you say you are fighting war to keep Nigeria one, no. You fought the war as a manifestation of your incompetence in the management of the crisis that was then part of Nigerian history.
Hilarious.
I get malaria, my cancer. Behind every successful man, there's a woman at the front.
Stop shaking your head. You stop shaking your head. You're one of those who are causing problems.
On action,
and daring.
Mr. President, God will ask all of us, but you will be in the front. I will say, I've told the Senate President.
Our nation remains one of the most insecure and least peaceful in the world today, making Nigeria one of the hungriest countries of the world. Nigerians now spend nearly their entire income on feeding.
We may be hungry, but we can manage our hunger.
My appeal is that you dedicate 20% of 2025, roughly 72 days, to visit each of the 36 states.
Catch the drama, feel the excitement on Straight Talk on Echo FM 100.7 Owerri with the Radio Marshal Barry Cosmos. Every weekday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Join the conversation on Straight Talk with Barry Cosmos. Straight Talk. Get straight analysis. No bending corners.
Let's be poor. Breathe.
All right, people, welcome back to the show. It is Straight Talk Live on Echo FM 100.7. My name is Barry Cosmos, the Radio Marshal, the Buru One on radio. All right, let's continue with the conversation. Remember, we are talking about the Nigerian Port Authority shifting operational focus to Warri as Lagos government kicks against the move. All right, let's just go ahead and tell you the issues involved in this. All right, let's just go ahead. Let's give you those details. The Nigerian Port Authority NPS has announced a strategic shift of certain operational activities from Lagos to the Warri port in Delta State A decision, it says, it's aimed at decongesting Lagos ports and boosting maritime activity in the eastern corridors. Well, according to NPA officials, the move is part of a broader plan to revitalize underutilized ports and improve overall national port efficiency. Warri Port, they noted, has undergone recent upgrades intended to enhance cargo handling and attract more shipping traffic. However, the Lagos state government has strongly opposed the relocation, expressing concerns about the potential economic impact on African business port hub. Officials argue that a sudden redistribution of port operations could affect revenue, employment, and the state's long-term infrastructural planning. Now, that is what they are shouting about. The state government is urging the federal government and NPA to reconsider the decision and instead increase investments in expanding Lagos port capacity, improving traffic management, and developing complementary logistics infrastructure. Well, the stakeholders across the maritime sectors are divided, with supporting the move as a long overdue step towards national port diversification, while others fear disruptions in supply chains and increased costs for business concentrated in Lagos. Discussions between the NPA and Lagos authorities are expected to continue as both sides seek a workable balance between economic efficiency and regional interest. All right, this is just the overall news on that particular form, but let me just give a little bit of explainer. Now, for every place you have port, there are loads and loads of business opportunities. The clearing and forwarding, the licensing and all that, the transportation, and of course the offices of different companies who want to do business around that area. So there's going to be massive infrastructural development, massive road network, massive economic activities, massive sales, and a lot of things that accompany all these kind of shipments business-wise. So it also attracts foreign investors to that particular area and domain. Lagos State has been enjoying this all along. The Nigerian state has different ports. The Onne Port in Port Harcourt, we have the Warri Port, we have the Akwa Ibom Port, and the rest of them that are there, not just Lagos, but because of the mismanagement and the Nigerian factor of other ports, Lagos seems to be the only one operating. And since then, we've had gridlocks. The gridlock on that Apapa and Tinkan Island area is nothing. You can't even travel around that place. For you to clear your goods, it takes months for your goods to be cleared from that place. And now the government is trying to decongest that and moving around, and the Lagos state government is fighting against it. The question is, why are they fighting? From what you've heard here, they say it's going to affect revenue. So is it only Lagos state that love the revenue? For a federated company like the NPA, the Nigerian Port Authority, a regulator like that, is it only Lagos? Employment. So people, if they move operational focus, there will be loss of employment in Lagos State, but there will be gain of employment in Delta State. You see the issue, is this not greed playing at first hand? Is it that somebody wants to monopolize something as big as maritime sector and the state long-term infrastructural planning? So your state long-term infrastructural planning, what about the other states? So is Lagos State Nigeria alone? So those are the questions people are asking. But there are people who are saying for and against it. But the question is, what do you say? So let's get to hear what you got to say on this particular matter. We are discussing the planned relocation of the operational focus from Lagos to Warri Port, the Cocoa and Warri Ports there in Delta State. So people of God, let us go and take a listen or discuss this particular very important matter. 0911 20022 or 0707 454 1014. Send us a WhatsApp message or a Facebook message or YouTube, whichever one that suits your own time, and then we will read your message out. Phone lines. Good morning.
Gary.
I greet you. Good morning.
Brother in the street, from World Bank.
All right, thank you very much.
This topic, because you say the best topic you have treated, you want to treat, you have treated so far this year.
All right.
Sorry, I live my life in Lagos State. 80% of my life here on earth, I spent it in Lagos State.
All right.
You see, I'm not surprised for what I will be saying. I will never be surprised.
Okay.
I don't know whether you have visited Wharf or Lincoln Island.
Okay.
So, see, 70 to 80% of Lagos revenue comes from that federal. It's a federal structure. It was not made by Lagos State. That structure is it's a federal structure. It's one of the real Lagos State are making the highest economic state or whatever they call themselves.
Okay.
70% the money is from that list.
Okay.
But if you visit Tinker or Wolf, you understand what I'm saying. This thing has been has taken place years back, not even now.
Okay.
Because of the people are playing here. They are just constructed that port because of the way the Lagos State government, even when people was in power. Yes. The rest of the people went from there. They monopolize this report. You still go from Lagos, bring it down to any other part of Nigeria. What will happen to you is concerned. And the water is working in the river state. Water is working in the water. Even the Niger bridge, can they break the Niger bridge to facilitate the work there? They go to the elevated because of our history. Lagos State was the capital of Nigeria.
Thank you.
Everything that Lagos State is making money together, actually the biggest economy, comes from Federal. Now, the Lagos State did not come from the Lagos State government. So I want to thank you for the program. I want to thank you. If you have that is possible for dislodging this Lagos report to bring it to a man, to bring it to Warri, or whatever that is, let us see go to an address in your Niger for Mr.
All right.
This is what you can monopolize everything because you call yourself a Lagos State edition.
Thank you. 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 Thank you very much. All right. Just keep the calls coming. Let's have conversation. Good morning.
Hello, Barry. It's senior citizen again.
Senior citizen.
Yes, Barry.
Yes.
It's good to hear the voice of the elder statesman.
Yeah.
Barry, I don't know whether you're looking at the map of Nigeria. I'm not looking at anyone. It's in my brain.
Okay.
Barry, Ibom Seaport will service the entire Middle Belt and the Northeast.
Okay.
Yes. Then Lagos Port can service Sokoto, the entire Northwest. Yes. We are talking of Nigeria. I'm not talking of the Igbo man or the Southeast.
Yes.
I'm talking of Nigeria.
Okay.
The alternative to Ibom Port is Calabar Port. But Calabar is at the border with the Cameroon. For security reasons, we need the one at Ibom.
Okay.
Why is Ibom all right now? But Barry, just wait out of the way. Look, from Ibom Seaport, you connect to the rail line at Aba, going north. From Ibom Seaport, you connect to the rail line at Umuahia, going north. Barry, about 5 years ago, I traveled by rail from Enugu to Medugri. Many people do not know that from here, from Onitsha to is halfway to Medugri. Now you move things by road from the south to Medugri. How many trailers will destroy one road in 1 week, in 1 month?
Okay.
Now you can move those things by rail. And it's a lot easier now to add another line to the existing road line. All I'm saying, whatever Lagos is saying, good for them. We must, if you are talking of one Nigeria, the Ibom Port must be developed for the sake of the economy of Nigeria.
But
not just
the senior citizen, don't you think it's a starting point for us to celebrate what we already have now that the Warri Port is not working? The Ibom Port will come up.
Look, but don't wait. You know English language. It's easy to tell lies.
Okay.
How can you tell anybody that Warri Port is Eastern Port? How can you say Warri is East? Barry, look at the geography of Nigeria. How can you say it's Eastern Port? Warri?
Okay. Wait, it's a little kind of confusing Because Anioma State they are creating now is going to have its capital at Warri, and they say it's supposed to be a southeast state. So what do you say about that?
Barry,
yeah.
When did Parliament alter the geography of Nigeria? You can only do that by law.
Okay.
Since you don't want to accept the existing geographical features that have been there from the time before the British came. The geographical features that are east-west. Tell me, before you created Midwest, where was the Warri?
Okay.
So before Sadebe and the FCC created Midwest, where was Warri? Where was Asaba?
Okay.
You want to create a state in Anioma and say that Anioma is now east. Get Anioma state. You can't move the geography of Anioma because it's already positioned there naturally.
Okay.
Put Anioma as a state. But that is not in the southeast of Nigeria. Nigeria is the boundary. Are you going to alter it?
All right.
Why they do want this sort of thing? And they do it in English language. But it's all right. No. You can speak any language, but not English language. How can anybody say that Asaba is Eastern Nigeria? It is true that the people of Asaba, the people of Anioma are the same as in the east. But does that make them Easterners?
All right. No? Thank you very much. Let's.
God bless you, Barry.
Let's move on.
Again.
Thank you.
Especially tell the people to pay the elders. I'm not one of the pensioners. I'm not.
Right. It is very pathetic to hear that.
Very distressing.
Thank you very much, senior
citizens. In their 90s, and they are keeping their money.
Thank you very much. Okay, that was the senior citizen again. They're having a good time today. Okay, let's just go back and read out some of the messages that came earlier on. It may not be connected to what we're discussing now, but let's just try and get in. Dr. Mrs. Mao Laborer from Warri says ADC and Peter Obi has said it all. Why is this government insensitive to the suffering of the masses? What a wasteful and frivolous spending of our common wealth. So President Tinubu is still talking about 2027 election when kidnapped school children are still in captivity instead of buying security vehicles to tackle insecurity that has overwhelmed Nigerians. Mr. President has the mind to flood the country with election vehicles. Where lies the morality when pensioners are being denied of their pensions and gratuities? How did we get here? That is the question. Very wonderful question. I also asked, how on earth did we get here? Nako Leno Emenyonu says Nnamdi Kanu is more important than this your program. All right, thank you very much, Leno Emenyonu. If it's important, nobody is saying it's not important. You know, there are a lot of you who are so psychophonic in nature that you don't even understand the difference between this and that. You just say anything and talk anyhow. That doesn't even make you even your voice to be heard. We give you the voice to even see this message you're sending. Instead of you to use it well, you use it insulting people. This is a very big insult to Echo FM when you say Nnamdi Kanu is more important than this your program. Now, that is your opinion. Nnamdi Kanu is a person which we all want to see freed. But does it mean that we should turn the whole of our program every day to talk about Nnamdi Kanu? You people need, I'm talking specifically to this Nakoleno or Menyon or wherever you are. Now, we have the government of Imo State doing an economic summit. We are talking about economic summit, and somebody is saying, why are they doing economic summit when Nnamdi Kanu is in detention? What's the meaning of that? Does it mean government and every other person should just wait? It doesn't make sense. And there are lots of you who are so fanatic, you just do talk anyhow, and the more you talk, the more you get people who are supposed to help angry. In fact, the likes of you are the ones keeping Nnamdi Kanu where he is. When you make comments that will incite annoyance in the people that have the authority to help Nnamdi Kanu free him. So pipe low, bend down your voice so that we all can put our heads together and make sure our brother Nnamdi Kanu is released. Not statements like this, they're inciting. Let's get something straight. This microphone here has a capacity to reach millions of people. And what you say, or what I say here, it gets into the ears of millions of people every day. What about if I begin to talk again every day? I bring what Nnamdi Kanu did wrong, what Nnamdi Kanu did, the people that died, I bring them here to start talking. Do you think the authorities will want to listen to you? So these are issues. I'm just saying this because I want you people to understand that talking is cheap. But when you talk anyhow, you will now bring problem upon a solution we are all trying to find. So people, calm down. We are all working together for the benefit of everybody. Calm down. Tune down. I don't like every time we are talking something different, you now mutilate the program and want to bring in what you want to discuss. It doesn't make sense. You don't do it on my program. I will not allow that. So please, I need everybody to understand this program is meant for everybody. We are discussing something very big of national interest, and then you will come in with something that you feel like. Oh, yeah, go build your own radio station now. Contact them. Anyway, I just had to make that warning. Everybody be careful. Let's not use our own mouth to cause more problem for ourselves. Anyway, Onyeka Onyemegu says, Sabari, good morning. How is the family? It's still me, Mazi Onyeka, Echo FM is the best. Thank you very much. But Sabari, you're no vexo. So you did here, this small boys. Hi, God, this man. You and Banta. Mona leave Banta for me, I beg. And Chelsea, I'm not happy this week for Chelsea. Those my boys, they really mess up. And of course, at the end of the day, we rise. We pick up. We are the Blues, nothing mega. We are the champions of the world. You can't take that away. Can you say that for yourself? Hell no. Kemini says, Sabari, good morning. You are a job, sir. Barrio, this is our money. Using anyhow by our president. Tinubu is concerned about insecurities in Nigeria, but he is busy preparing for 2027 selection again. Now, wow, Ekemeninse, watching you from World Bank. Thank you very much, Ekemini. People way to talk better team. All right, let's go back to the conversation. We are still talking about the focus being shifted from Lagos Seaport to Warri Seaport as of now, and Lagos State government is saying nehi kaba. Good morning.
Good morning once again, Mr. Barry Olumbi.
I greet you.
As the logo.
As the logo.
First of all, I want to thank the elder statesman, Mazi Ozoma.
All right.
Barry, the Nigerian Ports Authority shifting ground from Lagos to Warri and the Port Harcourt is a welcome one.
All right.
Mr. Barry, do you know if you want to go to South Africa, somebody from the east is here. You will go to Lagos to enter plane. Whereby you will still come back to east, cross Delta, come down to Calabar to enter through Cameroon, through the air, and giving you the map through the air.
Yeah.
Whereby if you have international airport, just like the international airport here, there is no need of somebody going to Lagos to bow to Mr. Lagos or to bow to Mr. Abuja before going to South Africa. That's what we are saying. Let them bring development to the eastern region. We need this so that we from there employment, our youth can get employment and all the rest. And Mr. Barry, let me tell you, if there is a statement to Mr. Governor, our governor will make now, development will come more in Imo State and in the Southeast. I mean, Senator Hokus Odema. We need that statement from him, whether you like it or not. Thank you and God bless.
All right, thank you very, very much. All right, we move on now. We continue our discussion. Remember that the business hub of maritime cannot be monopolized by one state. It has been so because of the failures of other states to maintain their own port. And the NPA, Nigerian Port Authority, have failed woefully in making sure other ports are working. And now that they have stood up and are trying to decongest Apapa, now the Lagos State government is saying that no, what the assistant, the special assistant to the Lagos State governor on maritime and transportation matters is complaining that no, you don't need to move it out. What you need to do is to make reforms and bring back some of those things that are supposed to be accountability, raising more infrastructure, expanding investment in Lagos State, that blah, 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 blah. Do you think that is something that needs to be done, or do you think that it is not, is counterproductive when you move it. Already, the MPA is already celebrating that there are faster clear-out days, and about 45 vessels are moving in Warri port as it stands. Now, what is your take on this one? Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning, Sabari.
Good morning. Welcome aboard.
Yeah. Atchison, Ekuha.
All right.
I am calling from my community, in a way, the West local government.
Okay.
Yeah. Based on the topic of discourse, Barry, you are aware that Imo State is currently hosting an economic summit.
Yeah.
Right? Did you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Go on.
Okay, so the seaport in Lagos is none of my business. Moving it to Delta is none of my business. So since Imo is hosting an economic summit that will end today,
okay,
if I have the opportunity to be there and to talk, I will even tell the governor to advocate. Let them bring it to Imo State, where it will benefit you and I.
Okay.
That is in Ekwa from up.
Thank you very much, Kachisin. All right, everybody wants their piece of the cake. All right, now let's look at what the Lagos State government is saying, what the MPA is saying, and what other persons are saying after this caller. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Barry.
I greet you. Welcome aboard, sir.
Thank you. My name is Harcourt. I come from Harcourt.
All right, Herbert, go ahead.
Thank you. Barry, I know why Lagos is complaining.
Okay.
They're making a lot of money from those activities. I remember back in the days, I did an internship sometime in Nigerian ports, Warri, and I knew how active that place was then.
Yeah.
Now Lagos decided to carry everything and made other ports moribund. This new idea of going back to Warri, I think, is a welcome development. Let's decongest that Lagos-Apapa port.
Okay.
It causes a lot of issues in Lagos, traffic issues and economic activities that are being degraded. So moving it to Warri is a very good one. And like some people have already said, you can also get one around Imo State here. It will also do us a lot of good.
But do we have the water for a seaport in Imo State?
Well, somebody told us about Orash River sometime.
A river?
Yes, if we can't get that, we can also have dry ports. It's allowed.
All right. Thank you.
Onitsha is also there too.
Okay,
it's
okay.
Ready. You can allow some of these things to come in.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let me just give you some arguments for the MPA move. According to the NPA, it says decongestion of Lagos port is one of the reasons they are moving. The Lagos port, Apapa and Tinkan, are overstretched and with chronic traffic gridlock, long vessel waiting times, and infrastructure fatigue. And again, shifting some operations to Warri can ease the pressure and improve efficiency nationwide. That is what they said. Two, they said a revitalization of eastern ports. Now, that is what the senior citizen is talking about, that the eastern ports, Warri is kind of far away. But if they had done it at the Ibom port, the Akwa Ibom port, the Ibom ports would have been a lot much better. While Warri port is underutilized, the increased operations would boost activity, attract the shipping lines, and justify the government investment in dredging and rehabilitation. That is what the MPA is saying. It also said that it's for economic diversification. Currently, Lagos handles over 70% of Nigeria's port traffic. Oops, 70%, leaving the rest of Nigeria with 30%, and they are still shouting. With diversifying port operations, spread economic activities across regions, and reduces over-dependence on a single hub. Yes, because the more you use that port, the more obsolete it gets, and the more money that you get to you need to fix it. They also say it improves security and efficiency for certain cargo. Well, same cargo types, especially oil and gas equipment, are better suited for ports near the Niger Delta. That is what they are saying. And of course, the Niger Delta industrial zones. Warri's proximity to key industries can reduce transportation costs. Very, very cogent reason. And of course, they also said it's meant for regional development. Boosting Warri Port can stimulate job creation, industrial development, and infrastructure growth in Delta State and the South-South. All right, that is what they said. But the argument against the NPA move is that, one, it's economic loss for Lagos. Economic loss for Lagos. The Lagos State relies heavily on port revenues and port-induced commerce. A shift in operations could reduce jobs, taxes, and businesses' activity around Apapa and Tinkan. This is greed of the highest order coming to play, if you ask me. Because what the heck are you saying? Telling us that at the end of the day, you're going to lose certain things to Delta State and you are not happy about it. So you just want to be getting the revenue alone. Too bad. It's happening. It's already started happening. Two, they say insufficient infrastructure in Warri. Says who? Say despite improvements, Warri's port access road, security environment, and hinterland logistics are not yet capable or comparable to Lagos. Business may face higher operational risk and delays if infrastructure gap persists. Okay, good one. That's a good excuse. But don't you think that if the state government is getting more revenue, they can easily fix this one? But that also depends on the state government to fix these things they're talking about road and all those crazy, because the roads in Delta State, some are very terrible, if you ask me, around that Warri area. But definitely they say insufficient infrastructure is a problem. That is what they're saying. But why would you be looking at this once? The access road to Tinkan land is now having a gridlock that is worse than even bad road. At least bad road, you got to go small until you come out. This one, you go there for a day, you never go anywhere. 2 days, 48 hours before you even think about moving an inch. That is what, so bad road and that one, which one bad pass? Potential supply chain disruptions. They say there may be potential supply chain disruptions. Most importers, warehouses, customs agents, and logistic companies are concentrated in Lagos. A sudden shift may create confusion, increase cost, and relocation. Now, the companies tell you this is just that's what Lagos State government is saying. It doesn't make any sense because the company that built their office there can also build in Warri. That is called development. So why are you going against it? That is that they say higher security concerns in the Niger Delta. Who said so? When some investors perceive the region as less secure due to historical issues like piracy and vandalism. Through this, has improved. It has improved definitely. Because if you start doing this, there will be high security alert on this particular place. These places are done because they are underutilized. You cannot tell me that if 1 ship, 2 ships, 3 ships are coming, and then the Nigerian Navy and the rest will not protect that area. That doesn't hold water for me, if you ask me. And the resistance from stakeholders. Where shipping companies, truckers, and bonded terminals in Lagos may oppose the move due to sunk investment and existing operational structures. This could slow implementation and create policy friction. Now, the issue is that nobody is saying you cannot do business there in Lagos, but they just want to redirect some of these things. So why are you crying foul? This is more like crying before unnecessarily. Now, if you have your office in Lagos and you want to use the Lagos State, who is going to force you to use the Warri? But if your route is, now most of the importers are in the Southeast. And if they decide to use the Warri port, what's wrong with that? At the end of the day, they can also build or arrange something else in Warri. So these are all things that we need to put into place. In summary, the NPA move has strong strategic benefits. It has national port efficiency, regional development, and discongestion of Lagos. However, the concerns of Lagos State are legitimate as well. If you ask me, the concerns are also legitimate, especially regarding infrastructure readiness, the security, and short-term disruption. Short-term disruptions is going to give long-term stability. So that is not much of my problem, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, it is a phased transition supported by improved facility in Warri. It might offer the most balanced path forward. They never even bring that up a bomb, Akwa Ibom, and Lagos don't they cry. All right, let's go back to the phone lines. Good morning. Who dey my line?
Hello, Barry.
Good morning. Welcome aboard.
Good morning. In the same voice, my senior citizen.
Okay.
Barry, this is very important.
Okay.
Barry, I just had one of your contributors say, Uguta, yeah, you want it in Uguta. No, Uguta is completely, totally, comprehensively disqualified. He cannot take medium size ship much more ocean-going vessels. So if you raise that one, they tell you, oh, you don't even understand what we are saying. What we are saying is that at Ibom, you look into the ocean beyond your vision or what you can see. Not Niger. Somebody mentioned River Niger. Dredge River Niger 20 times to never take an ocean-going vessel. So when we want to compete, let us ask ourselves what are they contributing.
Okay.
Niger is ruled out. Then the cross river that comes up to Afikpo, that cannot take any ocean. The highest it can take is the vessels that will carry the same load as 3911. That's the highest of 4911.
Okay.
The only place open today, yes. So please, those who are talking should look at the geography well and ask themselves about the fact. You will need Ibom. From here to Medugri, all I'm saying is I'm not saying give to the east. Ibom starts from here, the middle belt to Medugri. Greetings, Barry.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you, listeners. Thank you very much for a lot of contributions to this topic. I appreciate you. All right, Obieze Chukuka says, Barry Cosmos, good morning. The last time I checked, what we have is Nigerian Port Authority, NPA, not Lagos Port Authority. Greed and avarice is at work, and I can't agree less with you, my brother. All right, thank you much on that, very, very much. Let's head on now to WhatsApp and see what we've got here. Comrade Abed Chidi sent in a message. It says, this one came in earlier on. It says, IPOP, NMK, and Abia State Governor's visit to PBAT aimed at securing the release of illegally detained IPOP leader Onyendo Mazu Nnamdi Kanu. He says, as we commend the Abia State Governor, Dr. Alex Chioma Oti, we urge him to put more efforts aimed at securing the release of the freedom fighter from humiliation meted on him. Insecurity ravaging Nigeria. Yes, northern governors banned mining and in northern Nigeria to avoid unnecessary illegal exploitation. Bedeviling Nigeria. Barrio, did you know that the natural resources named Californium is 100 times costlier than gold and diamond, yet is exploited in the north under private arrangement and pockets, while the crude oil of the south is regarded as a 90 cake? Discrimination continues. Well, that is we've overstated this Californium. In what quantity is Californium? All right, at the end of the day, as expensive as that is, no Nigerian investor has come out openly to invest in Californium, and the government is keeping it under wraps. And that is why this insecurity is ravaging that area. Nigerian government is not even the one drilling or mining those things. There is criminals that are mining those things. It was discovered during Abacha's tenure. And of course, that thing is now one of the biggest sources. And it is around that Sambisa forest area. So that gives you the reason why business of insecurity is thriving. Chinese companies and Chinese officials have always been there mining these things and taking it away, making millions and millions of dollars. At the end of the day, Nigeria is suffering. So those people who mine those things are just little boys. The big boys take all the money and leave them empty-handed. All right. This other message says, Barry, focusing on other seaports in the south is a welcome development. The Lagos state government should stop lamenting on that, because everything must not be in Lagos. For our early campaign by Tinubu means that he's not he's not seeing anybody in the country and does not care if anybody is dying or not. For Peter Obi, which party is he now? Barry will be there Sunday to display my football talents. All right, Comrade Chris Obona, JP Church of Presentation. All right, thank you very much. Let's go back to the phone lines. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my brother.
Good morning. Welcome aboard to my submission.
Yes, I bounce back again. My name is Pastor Smart Nnachi.
All right, thank you, Pastor. Go ahead.
I want to state clearly that no one is more Nigerian than another.
Okay.
The Southwest are not more Nigerian than the Southeast and other places.
Yes, sir.
At the same time, I want also for us to understand that we don't have the kind of water that will warrant us to demand for a seaport.
Okay.
The idea of deconcentrating these seaports from Lagos to Warri is a laudable one.
Okay.
In fact, I would also advise they extend it to Port Harcourt Seaport at the same time. Because the bulk of the transactions that goes in these places in and out come from this part of the world. The Yorubas have the seaport. They are not into business compared to us. You could imagine exporting raw material from the southeast, how much you are only going to spend transporting it to Lagos. If we have this seaport closer to us, it will be to our benefit. So those who are crying should go to, let me not use this word, they should cry as much as they want. This is an idea that every Nigerian patriotic in the spirit should support.
All right.
And there's no two ways about it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. This one says, good morning, Barry Cosmos. Please, taxpayers' money was used to build those ports. There is no need in keeping them moribund. The president is obsessed with 2027. There is no strong institution to regulate the electoral system. Obinna from Oba Zumbieri. Thank you very much, Obinna. Good morning. Who dem line?
Barry Cosmos.
Welcome, sir.
Yes, I think I'm going to suggest something that in some specialized issues, we are talking about port operation.
Yeah.
And let me inform you that Mazin Zoma, after being a lawyer, worked in Nigerian Ports Authority.
Okay.
He's an authority in that area.
Okay.
Well, like when we talk about the civil service, you know about Comrade Fayaba, a retired permanent secretary.
Okay.
I always advise most of your listeners to listen to those who are grounded when they're giving them details of what is required. Not every topic. You just gamble into it.
Okay.
Now, let me warn my Yoruba brothers. We have become slaves to them because they think they're clever. At every point in time, what is happening in Lagos that cannot happen in Delta State, in Warri, or Port Harcourt, or Calabar, other than the fact that they're idle, they are touts making money from touting. And that's what they're making money in Lagos. The government, I know, the APC government, I know, headed by Tinubu, is moving and trying to develop every port authority. I'm a member of that party, and I know Tinubu is a pure businessman, and he's doing his business. He doesn't care whether you're Yoruba or not, okay? So the port in Warri will come alive, the one in Port Harcourt, and the steel will come up. The one in Oguta is a they can use that for shipping trolling and some other business. Okay?
All right.
So your audience should know, allow professionals to educate them and not jumping into every topic that comes up because we have a free air to talk about. Good morning.
All right, thank you very much. Good morning. This is still Straight Talk live on Echo FM 100.7. Good morning. Who dem a line? Who dem a line?
Yeah, now Sunday they call from Christchurch.
All right, carry go.
Yeah, first of all, I know my dad used to work in the island.
Okay.
And most of the people don't get to see him because most time he comes back by 10 and before 4 a.m. he's out because of the gridlock. Always get at that through their
Okay.
So for me, Lagos is no more Nigerian than the other places.
Okay.
So after having a Warri and act from there, better. Because it will, easily distribute goods and services to the whole of Nigeria. So someone from the southeast can easily go to Warri and get his goods and on there, which are closer to the southeast than going to Lagos. So for me, I think Lagos are just crying. Of course, they should look for other ways to generate revenue. That port is not only meant for them and all that. So for me, let this trip be workable. Let it be workable so that every Nigerian can easily access where it's easy for them. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you very, very much, my brother, for your contribution. All right, if you're just joining us, you are late because it's time for us to be trying to leave the studio. One more call and we'll call it a wrap. Good morning.
Good morning. Comrade Fayaba.
Comrade Fayaba, you're my last caller for today. Karigo.
I am happy and speaking for the northeast, middle belt, eastern side.
Okay.
And listen, that their leaders have been sleeping and they have been punished all these years. And somebody is saying that they should continue with that punishment. Why should a man from Makurdi get to 9th mile instead of heading to Port Harcourt or One, which you will get to before getting to Benin, is compared to go to Benin and do the extra mile to go and get his boots.
Try.
Is he a second-class Nigerian? Is it because their leaders forgot their duty? And let me remind those who are talking from the western side, in Lagos.
Okay.
Before the war, was there not a thriving port in Port Harcourt? My father used to be an importer and imported his goods from Port Harcourt.
Yeah.
After the war, Calabar was built and the road was built towards Makurdi.
Yeah.
But because of other factors, it didn't thrive. Why should you now build a coastal road from Lagos to Calabar, which is more expensive than developing a port at One?
Ataya.
Isn't that stupid? I stop so far. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, the senior citizen there, the elder statesman, Comrade Efayagba. Welcome back on the show. Everybody, it's been wonderful having this conversation because it's very, very nice to talk to you. Remember, I told you at the beginning of this program that for those of you who cannot hear us clearly today, we are doing a maintenance on our system. So please, if you can get us, please, don't worry. We are just trying to work to get you better. Echo FM is 1 year old, and we are celebrating in a grand style. It starts this Sunday on the 7th day of December at the old stadium here, just by Tedlow Road here, not far away from Echo FM. It's going to be the sports fiesta with the fans, Echo FM and the fans. Of course, the King Group of companies, all of us put together, we are celebrating with the fans. For those of you who print at the King Printing Press, please, you are also invited to be there. Get in your sports wear. We have our sack race, we have filling the bottles, we have 100 meters, and we have other fun games that you can play. Lots of fantastic prizes to be won. So everybody be there on Sunday. Of course, come with your boots because I am ready to mesmerize you with skills. And DJ Mas is going to be doing so much music on that day. DJ Maf King, of course, DJ J-Boy. Everybody is going to be there. SM, you don't buy your boot? SM is ready. Barry Cosmos is stepping out. It's time for Health Revolution. Bye-bye.